offering you a drink to pour. I ain't telling you to wear those shoes no more, but as long as silver strings still shine, someone's gotta walk that line. I can't forgive myself for the step I made. I won't promise you a road that's safe, and as long as poplars hold up the sky, I wish you luck but a heavy ride. As long as silver stays in tune, as long as stars stay free till noon, I'll be the one you call in the light, in the stripe of light, the stripe of light. From the lands where no notes are spoken, from the souls where no reels are broken, I'll be the one you call in the light, in the stripe of light, the stripe of light. I ain't asking you to smoke in bed or read that book with a voice of dread. Time runs short to dig out the truth, so we turn the page to the lover's proof. I ain't calling you to leave your car, just warning you not to walk too far. And as long as this light still burns tonight, they'll hear our steps, they'll see our fight. As long as silver stays in tune, as long as stars stay free till noon, I'll be the one you call in the light, in the stripe of light, the stripe of light. From the lands where no notes are spoken, from the souls where no reels are broken, I'll be the one you call in the light, in the stripe of light, the stripe of light. I ain't offered sorrow or storm, I ain't asking you to walk the world alone, but as long as silver strings still sing, someone's gotta carry the weight of things. The world needs it, the world still needs the stripe of light for the heart that bleeds. Yeah, the world still needs it. Yeah, the world still needs it. Yeah, the world still needs it. He was the kind of man who burned it fast. Whiskey nights and miles of blacktop past. Never cared for gold or shine, just a Harley growl and the county line. He laughed louder than the crowd, raised his glass and stood up proud. Every brother knew his name, and he played life like a game. Right on, angel of the highway. Right on, reckless till the end. The road was your church, the wind was your friend. Right on, angel, careless and free, the last of the outlaws, a brother to me. He could dance like fire when the lights went low, but the call of the highway made him go. Every dollar gone as quick as earned, every lesson lived but never learned. With a fist in the air, he'd lead the crew through the smoke and the dust, straight and true. But one dark night the deal was done. Hell in heaven road is one. Right on, angel of the highway. Right on, reckless till the end. The road was your church, the wind was your friend. Right on, angel, careless and free, the last of the outlaw, a brother to me. Now the stars can't hear your song, the engine's echo carries on. Some say you've gone to higher ground, but I hear you're back in every sound. Right on, angel of the highway. Right on, reckless till the end. The road was your church, the wind was your friend. Right on, angel, careless and free. You ride forever, brother, to me. Cheated, yeah, you guess it is the one. devil rides into town. We're counting sins from 1 to 99. This bitter cup is burning down. He struts the street like a superstar. The fallen morning star wears the crown. Don't speak his name in vain tonight, or you might never make a sound. No one left to tell the tale when the devil rides into town. The devil rides into town. Tailpipe spit out sparks like serpents. Old man queens, beggars, heirs, everyone's got something worth it. He scans the crowd for debts unpaid, claims his due with iron patience. Your great confession hit your knees, but he don't do salvation. The devil rides into town. We're counting sins from 1 to 99. This bitter cup is burning down. He struts the street like a superstar. The fallen morning star wears the crown. Don't speak his name in vain tonight, or you might never make a sound. No one left to tell the tale when the devil rides into town. The devil rides into town. Black brim hat and silver spur. Patch on his back says outlaw land. Road-worn jacket smells like myrrh. Rolls past the chapel, past the bar. Neon crosses flicker, drown. Every oath you broke lights up like targets on his map of town. The devil rides into town. Steel horses idle at the edge of night. Headlights halo up the dust and doubt. If you hear that low growl, don't fight. Once he's in, there's no way out. Kickstand up, last prayer down. Helmets off, no angels found. Hide your gold, guard your crown. He's here to take his pound. We're counting sins from 1 to 99. This bitter cup is burning down. He owns the stage like a superstar. The fallen morning star wears the crown. Say nothing now, just hear the sound. Boots and engines shake the ground. No one left to tell the tale when the devil rides into town. The devil rides into town. Oh, oh. Till the engine's dead. We like a whisper calling my name. Dust in my veins, I'm done playing tame. One spark splits the sky. We weren't born for the quiet. We live where the echoes never die. Hey, hey, hey. Last chord rings with distant feedback. Yeah! You've been lighted right. Rolling fast through a thunderstorm, stealing fire where the sky was born. Sparks are flying, tires scream. The road is burning through a wicked dream. No brakes, no fear, no plan. I ride like a cursed man. Lightning ride, born in the fire. Don't die, lightning ride, shock in the sky like a battle cry. Lightning ride, feel the bolt go down your spine. Lightning ride, I'm the storm, and the light is mine. lock the gates. But I was born without brakes. Gas in my blood, thunder in my spine. Left my fears at the county line. No GPS, no God, no goal. Just steel and fire and a restless soul. White lines blur like battle scars. Every mile's a wound that makes me hurt. I was born to roll, never break, never bend. With the wind as my witness and the road as my friend. I was born to roll, feel the burn in my veins, like a freight train flying through the fire and flame. Kicked up dust, burned out past, in my rear view ghosts that never last. Headlight eyes, heart full of flame. I don't run, I ride through pain. One throttle, one chance. You ride or you vanish. I was born to roll, never break, never bend. With the wind as my witness and the road as my friend. I was born to roll, yeah, ride through the rain. Ain't no cage can ever hold my name. You can chain the wheels, but never the soul. I was born to roll, never break, never bend. With the wind as my witness and the road as my friend. I was born to roll, feel the burn in my veins, like a freight train flying through the fire and flame. Desert wind in my face, steel hard, I left no trace. Church behind me, firing chrome, highways calling me back home. Smoke in the sky ain't turning round, my bones beat time to the thunder sound. Dust and thunder, I ride alone. Flames in my mirror, I'm far from home. Raise that engine light.
desert bows down.
Come as the clouds drift slow over stone. Come with your doubts, we can leave them alone. I carve the highway in dust and in gloom. Echoes keep humming like ghosts in my room. Gravity's gone, but it still pulls on you. Crash on the moon, ride the quiet sound. Every heart beats louder when the world's not around. Crash on the moon, let the silence sing. If the sky won't hold us, we don't know anything. Trace every tire mark fading in gray. Footprints of strangers who drifted away. Radio snow in my head softly plays. Songs for the weightless who never could stay. Gravity's gone, but it still pulls on you. Crash on the moon, ride the quiet sound. Every heart beats louder when the world's not around. Crash on the moon, let the silence sing. If the sky won't hold us, we don't know anything. A crash on the moon. I'll wait in the shadow.
I ride with no tomorrow, no breaks, no borrowed time. The road don't ask no questions, and I don't leave no sign. Smoke in my rear view, ashes on my name. Walk the fire line, never back down. Steel on the blacktop, thunder and sound. No chains hold me, I'm born to defy. Ride or burn, I ain't gonna die. Headlights cut the silence, ties hum a wartime beat. Ghost towns in my mirror, but I got hell to meet. Heat on my shoulders, wind in my face. Walk the fire line, never back down. Steel on the blacktop, thunder and sound. No chains hold me, I'm born to defy. Ride or burn, I ain't gonna die. You hear that sound?
Say it again. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will do for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will do for you. You've got the most unbelievable blue eyes I've ever seen. You've got me almost melting away as we lay there under a blue sky with pure white stars. Exotic sweetness, a magical time. Say it again. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will do for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will do for you. Say you love me forever, never stop, never, whatever, near and far, and always, and everywhere, and every. Say you love me forever, never stop, never, whatever, near and far, and always, and everywhere, and every. Say you love me forever, never stop, never, whatever, near and far, and always, and everywhere, and every. Say you love me forever, never stop, never, whatever, near and far, and always, and everywhere, and everything. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will do for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will do for you. I love you.
You can lock the gates, but I was born without brakes. Gas in my blood, thunder in my spine, left my fears at the county line. Yeah. No GPS, no God, no goal, just steel and fire and a restless soul. Oh! White line miles a wound that makes me hurt. I was born to roll, never break, never bend, with the wind as my witness and the road as my friend. I was born to roll, feel the burn in my veins, like a freight train flying through the fire and flames. Kicked up dust. Midnight humming through a busted town, neon buzzing, angel looking down. Leather grips and a loaded heart, every mile tears my past apart. Gravel sparks from my heart take off, this life don't bend, it just cuts you off. I don't chase peace, I chase the edge, where freedom bleeds and fear won't tread. If tomorrow comes, it can find me gone, I was never built to crawl alone. Wide open sin, full throttle soul, burning my name into blacktop holes. No white flag, no brakes, no end, I don't borrow faith, I bet on it. With the night caving and the sky blown thin, I ride this life in wide open high bend. Gas station coffee, handshake and cold. Truth tastes better when it's never told. Every town wants a piece of me, I leave them dust and memory. They say slow down, play it safe. I tried once, couldn't stand the taste. If this is wrong, I won't repent. I'd rather burn than just exist. Every mile's a middle finger race to a life that wanted me chained. Wide open sin, full throttle soul, burning my name in the blacktop holes. No white flag, no brakes, no end, I don't borrow faith, I bet on it. With the night caving in and the sky blown thin, I ride this life in wide open high bend. Southern strains crying gasoline, kick drum pounding like a bad dream. If I don't make it to the morning light, I went down doing something right. Wide open sin, hear the engine pray. Ain't no clean way to live this way. Dust in my lungs, stealing my grin. I ain't lost, I chose to spin. When the world gives up, I lean in and ride it out in wide open sin. Yeah, two wheels, no alibi. Wide open sin till the day I die. Blacktop burning under afternoon sun, chain, grease, sweat, and a loaded gun. Not for trouble, just for show. This machine's the only truth I know. Wind screams loud through a cracked visor. Every mile pulls me deeper, tighter. Town limits fade in the dust. I ride on faith, chrome and rust. I don't slow down for a